Hello and welcome to Sam. My name is Ben and welcome to the top 5 City Skylines save games in 5 minutes. It's a bit of a mouthful, however the list is a bit easier to get your head around. Essentially what I've done is compiled 5 of my most favourite save games available on the Steam Workshop and put them into a nice little bundle for you. So sit back and enjoy. So we start off at number 5 with this absolute monstrosity of a city. This is Rollercoaster City by Max C of OnlineGamer.se, and as you can see, it is absolutely ridiculous. This is a novelty city, of course, it goes without saying, it's obvious, isn't it? It really is. But yeah, there are, there's barely any inhabitants, barely any industry, as you can see over in this little corner over there, and it just looks completely ridiculous. However, it's a bit of fun. And I really enjoyed checking this out and just seeing what the crack was. And look at that, they've even upgraded to a tiny town in the middle of this recording. Congrats. Now at number 4 we have Los Santos by Grockefeller. Now a lot of people will be surprised by this, as it is the number 1 top rated city on the Steam Workshop. But in my eyes, again, it's just another novelty city. When you compare it to some of the others in the list that are coming after this one, this is very tame. It doesn't have a very high population in comparison to other ones, and it is very well recreated. I did really enjoy looking around this and seeing how it was made and stuff like that. However, again, like I said, it just doesn't seem to have as big of an impact as some of the other ones in this list. Therefore, it is only at number 4. At number 3, we have Sink by Drizzle. Now, this is a wonderful city. As you can see, everything is in a perfectly aligned hexagon, and it's just so well organized. I mean, you've got some low density housing down here, you've got high density here, followed by offices, followed by more low density housing, and it's just a fantastic way to design a city. I mean, look at this. It's just absolutely glorious. It just fills me with happiness. Another cool thing about it is that, if you did design a city like this, you can easily expand outwards in time. It's just absolutely wonderful. So that is why this is at number 3, just out of pure love for the roads. Number 2 is taken by How to Traffic of Victoria by Drushki. Now, this is another lovely looking city. I like the fact that it isn't exactly in sort of blocks as the previous one was, but the main piece de resistance of it is the traffic. Look at how clear it is. It is absolutely gorgeous, and with 75,000 population, it is really impressive. I've tried building up to a city this big before, and I know how difficult it is getting the traffic just right, but the use of clever intersections and the fact that it's so spread out and nicely organized means that it easily gets my number 2 spot. And in the number 1 spot is Atoll by Drizzle. Now, Drizzle made Sink, as previously seen, at number 3, and he obviously loves his grid cities. As you can see, it's in a beautiful symmetrical circle, all centered around this one main intersection, which works absolutely brilliantly. And it's just one of those cities where you could just watch it for hours. I often find myself just sitting watching cities more than actually playing on them. And the fact that he's got intersections at every end like this, in every corner, it just really does make it a refreshing city. And the fact that it's in a perfect circle just makes it even better. It caters for OCDs, and it looks and performs really well, as you can see by this population. So that was my top 5 City Skylines save games in 5 minutes. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you agree with the list. If you do, please do leave a like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And if you'd like to see me try and play some City Skylines myself, click the annotation on the screen right now, and it will take you to me playing City Skylines and trying to build a city. It won't be on this sort of scale, however I do try my best, and I try and make it as entertaining as I can. If you don't agree with the list, please do let me know in the comments. I'd much rather hear your suggestions than for you to dislike the video. And yeah, let me know what you think is the top ones in your opinion down there. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later. Thank you and goodbye.